this is Sally, and today I'm going to be showing you how to do Asian inspired steamed cod with jasmine rice. So let's get on with it. First of all, I'm going to remove the skin. I don't usually remove the skin of ginger, but I will today. It's about a 2-inch piece of ginger. If I'm using it in jams, then I just wash it and leave the skin on because it just disappears to nothing. But I will quickly do this on this piece. I'm going to finely grate it into this sieve. It's going to take a little minute to do. Be careful with your fingers. With your finely grated ginger, squeeze the juice out of the bottom of your sieve until you've got it all through. You should be left with just the fibres of the ginger. I think that's it. Now, if you prefer a bit more ginger, you could put more in it. To this, I'm adding a teaspoon of sugar and soy sauce. Just mix that up. There might have been some fibres from the ginger got through, but you don't want too much of it. And then all you need to do is pour the marinade over the cod. I'll turn the cod over like that. Just make sure that it's all marinated for 20 minutes. In here I've got 2 tablespoons of chicken broth, followed by 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce, 1/4 teaspoon of sesame oil, and a teaspoon of cornstarch. Now I've had to use flour. Just going to mix that in. The difference between cornstarch and flour, this sauce will have a slightly granular texture to it, and a cornstarch would have a really smooth texture. Otherwise both work for the same purpose. It's a little bit lumpy, but it'll be okay. I'm going to cut the ginger into really thin slices, like matchsticks, like this. And the same with the carrots. Now they don't all have to be even, just look the part. Thinly slice 2 garlic cloves. While I am waiting for this to boil, this is my steamer. And I've got the rice going over there, and I'm just going to make a small package. I've cut the cod into small pieces, and I've made sure that there's no bones in it. I had a really bad experience years ago of a fish bone getting stuck between my gum and my tooth, and I am really cautious about it. I've just cut some green onion up, or scallions, and put them around here. Fold the parchment paper over like this and up, so that everything is sealed in the package. Let's twist it this way. Bring the aluminium foil over the top and fold it on round. And then bring the ends up so you have a nice little package that the steam can't get into. Steam is actually quite an interesting way of cooking things. It gets very hot. Once the water it's actually boiled, I turned it down. I'm going to pour the jasmine rice in. It's about a cup. Cook the rice according to the instructions you have, and it does vary, and return the lid. As soon as this is up to steam, I'll put my fish in. Here's the little package of fish, which I'm putting into here. I've got that in like that. Make sure it fits in, and I'm going to cook this for 6 minutes. Now this is for the bok choy. I have 2 tablespoons of peanut oil, which I am just heating through now. Into this pan I'm going to put the bok choy along with the carrots, ginger, and the sliced garlic, and I'm going to let that cook for 5 to 6 minutes, which is the same time as the other items that I've got cooking on here, so this should be all done together. Now I'm just going to move the bok choy around every now and again so that everything gets cooked. The bok choy should start wilting and have a slight golden colour to the stems for when it's done. I'm going to transfer this to a warmed plate. Now I'm going to put the sauce in to cook through. Once it goes clear or opaque, it's ready to coat the stir-fried vegetables. I'm just going to pour this on like this and cover them with the sauce. For the rice, I've got 2 tablespoons of canola oil and 2 fluid ounces of rice wine vinegar, which is about 50 millilitres. So I'm going to pop that in, and this has to boil just for a couple of seconds. So I'm going to just bring the heat up and let those 2 boil together, and then I can plate up the fish with jasmine rice and the vegetables to go with it. As soon as it starts to boil, just turn it off and set to one side. Thank you for joining me today with the Asian-inspired steamed cod. That's a bit of a tongue twister. I won't say that 3 times. I hope I've imparted some useful information to you. If you want to hear more from me, please subscribe, hit the bell button, and a few thumbs up would be absolutely perfect. In the meantime, see you later. Take care. Ciao.